Treasury applies to intervene in e-toll court case, and Mozwaledi says affordable healthcare can be realized. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. The National Treasury has applied to intervene in the Gauteng e-toll case to be heard by the High Court in Pretoria this week. Treasury says in a statement there would be serious negative implications for future financing of roads and investment in public transport, where Senville to be interdicted from implementing the toll collection system. The Treasury has applied for leave to intervene in the application to be heard by the court tomorrow. The application has been brought by the Opposition to Urban Tolling Alliance, the South African Vehicle Renting and Leasing Association, the Quad-Para Association of South Africa, and the South African National Consumer Union. They want to stop the levying and collection of tolls on certain roads in Gauteng from going ahead on April 30. Health Minister Adam Motsoaledi says affordable healthcare for all South Africans can be realized. Motsoaledi was addressing the New Age and SABC News Breakfast in Sandton, Johannesburg. He says South Africans should embrace and work with government on the National Health Insurance Pilot Project.
It is doable. If you look at the 10-point program, you look at our outcomes, everybody has got a role to play there. As a South African, it won't be affordable if people sit on this side and point fingers at government, or we as government point fingers at them, or we decide to find public healthcare system and private healthcare system as enemies of each other. Then we won't achieve anything, but the plans here on the table are doable. It just depends on what South Africans want.
The Johannesburg taxi driver who allegedly shot and killed a traffic officer over the weekend could not appear in court as he is in hospital. It's alleged that the driver has been injured as a result of the shooting and is under police guard at a Johannesburg hospital. Abongile Dumako reports.
The traffic officer was gunned down in Hillbrow at the weekend shortly after he and his colleagues from the taxi conflict unit of Gauteng's Community Safety Department stopped an unroadworthy taxi from operating. The taxi driver waited until the officers were inside their vehicle and then allegedly started firing at the back of the car. Police say the driver was also injured during the shooting and had to be taken to hospital. The 32-year-old taxi driver belongs to the Alexandra Taxi Association, whose chairperson was also recently gunned down. Abongile Dumako, SABC News, Johannesburg.
And the beach at Kochel Bay in Cape Town still remains closed following a sighting of more sharks in the area. Last night, shark spotters saw 2 sharks in the vicinity of the caves, where 20-year-old bodyboarder David Ledienfeld was fatally injured on Thursday during an attack by a great white shark. The city's head of environmental policy and strategy, Greg Offelser, says they will hold a meeting to discuss the use of full-time shark spotters.
We will be holding a meeting with the local surfing community this evening at 6:30 in the Strand to discuss employing full-time shark spotters to run the shark spotting program at the caves. If we do proceed with it, we'll get the program in place as soon as we possibly can. But in the interim, the beach at the moment does remain closed and we'll reconsider opening it on a daily basis.